Once a god-forsaken city where the bodies of angels littered the streets, much has changed in Santa Destroy. Giant corporations, rampant city development, the assassin's underworld has become a commodity, a chance for profit and entertainment for the masses. But shadows from the wilder days still linger. Travis, a man who slashed his way to the top, then walked away, has become an urban legend many even doubt was real. Here, the strong devour the weak kneel before the strong, and those who wield true power watch and count their gold. And in this mass-produced savagery, one truth is constant. With each shattered life, the same vow is uttered: I will have revenge. And no assassin can ever walk away from that. He must draw his beam and stand against the madness. This is Travis Touchdown's desperate struggle.
Hold it, you violence-loving bastard! Before you start your desperate struggling, you should drop a nice save.
So, here we go. We are back in the No More Heroes universe with the sequel, No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. I'm pretty excited to be playing this right now. So, I stand by my saying that in the first game, sweet is normal and mild is hard. However, in this game, it's pretty clear sweet is easy and mild is normal. I don't know why they changed it, but we're going with mild this time.
I'll never forget. That night, for the first time in 120 years, snow fell on Santa Destroy. It was a sign. Another change, both beautiful and deadly, was coming.
I don't know if it was intentional or not. I feel like it had to be. There's no way that this wasn't intentional. This character's design, he looks exactly like Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. I mean, he's got the hair, and his beam katana looks like the Buster Sword. So I'm pretty sure this character is supposed to look like Cloud.
It's called fashionably late fuckface.
Travis Touchdown. This place bring back any memories?
It's only where my last killing spree started. All those screwed up ranking fights. Now why would I remember that?
It'll be your blood this time, when I avenge my brother! Draw!
Brother? Who?
Don't you remember the man you fought here?
No. Can't say I do. Guess he didn't make an impression. Must have been crazy weak.
You insensitive prick! You killed him and you don't even remember! You know how humiliating that is?
Sorry. I don't keep a death diary. And in case you're wondering, I'm even stronger now.
You will lose! You've got no chance of winning this!
You're something else. I haven't been so worked up in ages. When you see your bro in hell, tell him he's still a douche!
Oh, I love that. He's still a douche! So here we go. This is our tutorial for the game. We got, just like the first game, hold it up, you get a high attack, hold it down, you get a low attack. So the gameplay has changed quite a bit in this game. I'll get more into it as we go along. So I'll just play this part, you know, I'll get more into it when it's actually relevant, like in an actual level. Right now, we'll just enjoy this boss battle with Fake Cloud here. So yeah, lock-on is the same as it was in the last game. This character that we're fighting, his name is Skelter Helter. He is the brother of Helter Skelter, who is the first guy that Travis killed, like right before the first game started. These are a little bit different. In the first game, you could waggle it pretty nonchalantly, and you'd be able to get that attack off. In this game, it's a little bit more difficult to actually get those attacks off, or that little counter off. Damn it. If that text box didn't go up on the screen, I would have gotten that attack to connect. Yeah, Skelter Helter, he's here for a reason. He's not going to attack very often. And even when he does, it's not that hard. This still works the same. You recharge, but sometimes it doesn't work correctly. Like right now, I don't know what the deal with this is. It doesn't feel like recharging. Button mashing is how you recover from dizziness. However, I like to still just do the analog stick. There's still wrestling moves. You can attack enemies while they're on the ground, which I think is different from the first game. I don't really remember being able to do that.
You won't get away with this!
That's what you think, buddy. So one way that this game is like way better than the first game is absolutely the presentation. You know, this game was in like 2010 or 2011, and it looks way better than the first game. Unfortunately, it's one of the like few areas that the game is better than the first one, but it is worth mentioning because it's like a gigantic step up from the first one. The first one looked good. I liked the art style that it had, but it still had that weird shading, which I'm really not a fan of. The PS3 version looked a little bit better in that respect, but it still looked kind of goofy. So the second game is better in all respects.
Hello? What would you like me to do? So, it's you again. I know, because you never say a word. It reminds me of the ocean. Your calm breaths, like the faint sound of waves. You know, I used to love the beach. So what should I tell you this time? Oh, it was snowing today. It's strange what triggers our memories. I'll never forget. That night, for the first time in 120 years, snow fell on Center Destroy. It was a sign. Another change, both beautiful and deadly, was coming. Blanketed in white, the city never looked so beautiful. But anything so pristine must be cursed. White turned to red, and he lost his mind.
You won't get away!
And now we're back with the fighting. Also, I should point out that Skelter Helter is voiced by Matthew Mercer, which is great because I always love Matthew Mercer popping up in games. He's one of my favorite voice actors. Yeah, see, these are just, you have to waggle very, very hard in this game with those, which really was not the case in the first game. You could be very lax with it.
Bring it on! What? I'm gonna get you!
I don't remember if the pop-up already came or not, but you can do the slashing move, like the jump attack move, in this game. In the first game, it was a acquired move that you had to get. I don't understand this. I really don't. Like, I can't recharge my battery in this area. Is there any way to pick up anything in here? Because this area just does not want to. I don't know if it's intentional or if it's a bug. I have to assume it's a bug. So now I have to. But let's see if I can actually... No, I can't get it to happen. Oh, you know what? I think that was my bad. I think it might be because I was holding onto the Z button at the same time. Yeah, that's entirely my bad. Which, you know what? It's still kind of dumb. Ow. Yeah, I mean, even though I'm still taking a bunch of damage from him, it's really not that big a deal. He is not a very hard boss. And you know, you dodge the same way that you do in the first game, only now you don't actually have to lock on to dodge. Like in the first game, you could just dodge at any point now. That's another one of my favorite little things in this game, is that you kill pretty much every single enemy and you're in control of it, which I really like. And that's the first kill of the game. This is also different. I like the way that this was in the first game better.
Okay, magnifique! It has been a while, Travis. So, you finally resumed work as an assassin, and still a hygiene-impaired slob, I see.
Sylvia? Is that it? You gotta be kidding. I haven't seen you in 3 years and that's the welcome I get? How about you fill us in on everything that's happened since the last game? We're not gonna be satisfied until you do, right?
Oh, give me a break. There are people starting from the sequel who don't care about continuity, you know. Besides, it would take forever if I recapped every detail of your fall from greatness. Players would skip it. It's so boring.
Well, I guess you got a point there.
Sometimes you have to look at things from different angles. Now, may I? This man was the 51st ranked assassin. Since you've killed him, that officially makes you 51st. And that means you are qualified to fight in the ranking battles again. So, how about it? If you're a real man, you'll do anything to climb back on top. Because trust me, the view is still very satisfying.
Hold on. Why would I have to start from rank 51 this time?
More competition. The last game's success made assassination trendy.
Yeah, but I already fought my way to #1 before. Shouldn't I get a special fast track to the title fight?
No, but you will get a special prize.
Shut up. You can't bribe me this time. I've already tasted those goods.
But just a taste. This time, you'll get the 5-course meal.
5 course? Wait, I don't get what that means.
Did you know I am a yoga master?
You don't say.
Are you familiar with any yoga positions?
Like, downward dog?
The dog can do all sorts of things. So can the cobra, the rabbit.
Cobra? Rabbit? Like, together? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah! I'm in it to win, baby. #1, here I come!
Hey! We're not done yet. I've got a message for you.
Oh my, he's still alive.
Pain in my ass. Why aren't you dead yet?
Such blind arrogance. Like the Naked Emperor.
Seriously? I cut off your head?
Travis! You are the loser. This fight was only part of our plan.
Our plan?
I said I'd avenge you killing my brother, didn't I? Well, who's been a brother to you?
What?
Travis. Don't think you can kill without suffering consequences. To kill someone is not simply to end their life. One must risk their entire being in order to destroy another's. Up until now, you've had it easy. I've taken the curse you gave me, the shackles of revenge, and I'm throwing them back on you. Now it's your turn to be burdened with another's death. It has destroyed me, and it will destroy you too. This is the ultimate vengeance!
So yeah, this was interesting. Only in this game can you have a character whose head flies off, lands on his shoulders again, and is still alive, only to remove his head later. One thing of note is that this game, unlike the first one, was not directed by Suda51. It was directed by someone else. Nobutaka Ichiki, I think his name is. I probably butchered that, but whatever.
Help you find something?
Nah. We're just here to collect.
Travis.
So in terms of the Let's Play continuity here, we only went to Beefhead videos once in the first game. So that was the guy who runs Beefhead. You know, you can see him every time you go, so that doesn't really mean a whole lot for us. This is another, I guess, aspect in which this game is better than the first one, because these are way better. I love Travis moving up in the ranks in this game. In the first one, it was just really boring. But in this game is a cool little animation. I like that a lot. But yeah, once the game, quote unquote, opens up a little bit more, I'll talk more about how I think this game actually is. Well, I guess the game's gonna open up a little bit now. Kinda, sorta.